Hey there, and welcome to a new playlist of mine. I'm Icon, and I promised you guys, if you watched the last series, that I'm gonna do something special this time. And right here, I'm sitting at a new game. And for this game, I'm not gonna pick something off this list. I'm gonna go for the random character here, and it's gonna work like that. I will roll away every transmuter I roll because I did a transmuter video on the last playlist, so I don't want to play transmuter. And the second thing I'm gonna do, if there's any really good combo showing up, like some merfolk, gladiator, minotaur, fighter, or deep elf wizard, I'm gonna reroll that as well because I feel like I want to go for an off combo this time to show some adaptation, to show you guys that you can adapt into every game no matter how things go. Well, that's actually the plan. Chances are I'm gonna crash and burn after 5 minutes, so enough of the talking. Let's hit the exclamation mark button for a random character. So we pulled off a deep elf hunter. That's actually wonky enough to play it. So deep elves are naturally seen spellcasters, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, yes. Let's play a deep elf hunter this time. It sounds like fun, or like shit. I don't know. We're gonna go for a short bow because yeah, there we go. I have a pretty good aptitude on bows as a as a deep elf, and I have also splendid aptitudes on spell casting, but sadly with this background we're not going to be able to cast spells at the beginning, that is. So I'm going to turn off am I going to turn off stealth or do I not? I don't know yet. So for now I want to bring up armor as well because I feel like some armor could do good for me. And that's the problem, I have the automatic training still on. There's really terrible things if you have automatic training on, and in my humble opinions, as far as I've seen, the automatic training mode is utter garbage. Don't do it. Manual mode is way better. Automatic mode will try to level up your skills like you use them, and that leads to very complicated stuff. I think I'm gonna go for like this for now. As a hunter, you start out with a ranged weapon of your choice. That's a short bow and the arrows, and I have a short sword as well. So yeah, I feel like I want to learn some short blades, but I'm gonna delay that for now. Being a dark elf brings you no innate abilities or anything like that. Being a dark elf also means you have, oh, well, where's it? Table of aptitudes, there we go. As a deep elf, you also suffer from a terrible amount of less HP. That's minus 20%. So that's pretty rough overall. And yeah, I'm having a low HP ranged character. So that's basically the deal. I feel like this could be a very interesting game because it's certainly something else. It's not a spellcasting deep elf, that's for sure. So enough of the talking, let's get into this. I'm going to take my first few steps super carefully because I won the last game and I don't want to get blown up right in the beginning of the next video, if I can avoid it, that is. And yeah, the way from XL1 to XL2, if you're streaking, can be really hard, or well, it could be. The way to XL2 is always pretty spooky on every character. So if you're not running something like a Minotaur fighter or something like that, the first two levels tend to be a bit scary for every character. So I pulled off a shot on this kobold because this looked super scary, and this rat also almost killing me. 6 points of damage of this rat. I'm gonna shut the door here and hide. This was one of the scariest rats I've faced in my whole dungeon crawl time. Makes me wonder if I want to shoot this one. Well, you know, we're gonna do this. We're gonna shoot this. It's a total waste of arrows, but I certainly feel a lot safer right now. Everything can kill me pretty much. I'm only 12 HP. It's really not much. But this bow, it's +1, will do pretty good work for me in the early here. Alright, there's a bat. I hope I can manage to kill this bat. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. I could stealth up on it. That was pretty cool. Can I do this as well? No. So this guy's throwing rocks at me. I'm like, hey, no problem. I'm gonna shoot arrows at you. So I think I have the bigger weapon here. Turns out it was right. Alright. This first stack of arrows I found was actually really cool. And I'm leveling up some armor because I intend to wear some armor. Strength 9, that should be enough for ring mail. As far as I know. It should be okay. Okay. I'm really slowly pacing here because I'm scared as hell. Although I think this random character challenge was pretty modest with me. Deep Elf Hunter is not the hardest thing to pull off. Some way more wonky combinations could have showed up. That's for sure. Alright, I missed everything on this goblin. I don't want to melee him actually. I don't feel like this is a good idea. So I pulled off this trick of switching into the short bow and trying to shoot past this bat and to hit the goblin there. And yeah, it worked out. Super. Pretty nice. I'm still pretty much in danger. I have hit XL2, but still I only have 17 hit points. As far as I know, some races start with more like that, with more HP as I do here on XL2. And let's see how this works if I melee this kobold. Actually not too bad. Cool. Alright, there's some leather armor. I already wear something like that, so I'm not interested, sadly. Picking up some potions here. It's also pretty cool. Sling bullets. Well, I found a sling over there. So, could be interesting, but I don't want to level up more than one ranged weapon tree here. That would be pretty bonkers to skill up slings and bows. Especially since I'm having a -2 aptitude on slings, that's not gonna work out. Alright. So, turns out I can melee most of the stuff down here. It's pretty cool. I wanna save up on my arrows for now, because I feel like most stuff down here in D1 is not worth the arrows. I only did that in the beginning, but well, I can't resist. Look at that. I'm missing every single of those 4 shots. Almost died to this kobold. And there comes a goblin. Let's hope I can shoot him down better. Yep. So it's like, if I hit, it does a terrible amount of damage, but I also miss a lot. Alright, sleeping kobolds are easier to hit. This gecko, I chunked him some before he went into my face. And looks like XL1 is, D1 is almost done. Glowing dagger. As much as I'd like to try it out, this could brutally backfire. If this is some -3 dagger or something, I would be sitting with a horrible weapon and no chance to swap over to my bow. So, as much as I'm interested in this weapon, it could be electrocution or venom, and I would be super fine here, but nope, turns out I'm wrong. What I'm saying here. I called it prematurely, so I decided to blow up my first ID scroll, and somehow I knew this dagger was bad. Nah, jokes aside, I'm just rambling gibberish here. And this gecko almost kills me. This is so spooky. Every single fight is so damn spooky. Alright. So I wonder if I should go for some more strength to be able to wear heavier armor along the way without too many penalties. But actually, yeah, let's go for at least 1 strength point, because as far as I know, I won't level up strength passively like other races do. I think not as a deep elf. As a deep elf, I think I will grow randomly into dex or int, because every race has some chances of gaining stat points with level ups. It's going to be every time a bit different depending on the race you're playing, so Minotaurs are more likely to get strength and dex and almost never or actually never get intelligence passively, and so on. So here's the first worm. Somehow I'm not able to hit this thing properly. I've shot so damn many arrows into this beast, but finally it's dead. Let's pick up all those arrows. The good thing about worms is they're pretty slow, and if your race is actually at normal speed, you can always outrun them and avoid the fight. They bring up a lot of damage, but they're slow, so I like worms as a source of cheap XP in the early game. And we're finding our first pair of boots. And a first spell book. A book of maledictions. Ain't that nice? Oh, I love it. I friggin' love it. Alright, so there's Ensorcelled Hibernation in it, which is a very useful spell. I'm gonna learn this one too. And let's check. So I have no weaponry skills at all. So that's certainly bugging me somewhat. And I need to get some XP for hexes and ice. So I'm gonna drop armor for a moment and level up hexes a bit. I would need some more points of armor to get rid of the encumbrance penalty of the leather armor. But for now, I want to get this hibernation going on because I feel like this spell will help me so much. If I don't die to this gecko, that is. It's getting super close. Can't take in one more hit, but it has 5 damage max, and oh gosh, this is going super bad. So the next hit could actually kill me. I have 3 potions on me, which could be good, also could be terrible. I have 45% chance of actually succeeding in this spell, and so this next turn is what I'm gonna do. So chances are that one of these potions could actually help me, but they could also screw me up, and the next hit of this gecko could certainly kill me. I'm gonna try. It's a potion of haste. That means I can start running. Oh, praise RNG. I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna fight this because with those few HP left, I'm pretty certainly still in grave risk of dying here if I fight this on. So I was wondering if I should just keep shooting from a distance, but nah, there's an adder. I don't want to fight an adder either. I don't have curing identified so far, so this looks like a terrible idea. And also I'm noticing that my fighting skill is absolute shit. And what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna drop fighting for some. It certainly hurts to drop fighting because I really need those HP, but I also need some chances to kill something with this short blade, and yeah. Without leveling up some short blades, I'm gonna die to the next gecko I face. And I don't want to drop bows, and I don't want to drop dodging at this point. Not yet, that is. I'm gonna drop dodging later, maybe. Don't know. So surviving this situation there was just pure luck. I could have pulled off the wrong potion and just died like an utter noob that I am. And this doesn't get better. Oh boys, I'm in real trouble here. This adder and the quokka are certainly enough to kill me, but here goes my last stand here. I'm actually not swapping into the short blade this time because my chances of killing stuff with the short bow are way better. And yeah, turns out a gecko doesn't work. A gecko kills me, but hey, an adder, no problem. Just shooting it down. That's how it works. So I expected some bumpy stuff in the first levels, and turns out I'm not wrong. So I'm gonna try to slow down my pace a bit more here. and try to bring this hibernation online. This would have helped me a lot in the last fight. So this is also super bad. Such a lot of terrible enemies. And again, I'm trying not to shoot the bat because right now this bat is really useful for me. It's blocking everything and doesn't have too many chances to hit me, and this is some nice trick. Saved my balls here for sure. Without this bat really saved me. This bat is my bro. Okay, my first scroll of enchant weapon. I'm not gonna put it on the short sword. Instead, I'm gonna enchant this short bow a bit further, because this will increase my chances of hitting a lot. And let's have revenge on this thing. This leopard gecko, he almost killed me. It feels so damn embarrassing to get almost killed by a leopard gecko. But that's the life of a deep elf hunter, somehow. Alright. So there's a kobold. Still not hitting too well here. Alright. So was this the same gecko that actually put me up in danger there? And I found a new scroll, and I have TP identified and magic mapping, so I can safely try these out. There are no really bad scrolls left to read. Magic mapping, you want to read it not on an explored floor, and teleport, you not want to read it on an unexplored floor. So if you ID'd both of them, you can basically try out everything you pick up in the early game. It's usually nothing bad. The bad scrolls happen later, like Torment or something. You won't see a Torment scroll down here. Alright, so Jackal. I'm still a bit cautious because this adder I saw the last time is creeping in my face and trying to kill me off, but little did it know that my bow skills are better than before. Alright. So hibernation gets slowly there. And like I called on the last level up, I got another point of intelligence for free. And I want to have this ring mail. Not yet. I don't have enough armor level yet, but later on I think this is the suit of armor I want to wear. Alright, D2, no uniques. Only a dire leopard gecko. And yeah, turns out I survived. There's 4 dudes here. That's a lot. I'm gonna shoot on this one first. Ah, well, no. Not able to shoot with a short sword. And this kobold is wielding a blowgun, so I'm gonna take escape here. I don't have curing potions yet, and this was 1 hit. 9 damage poison, just with 1 hit. That's the reason why I took flight here. Don't want to fight it like that. So my best bets here will be to swap into some hybrid build along the way, because deep elves are so good at spellcasting. I shouldn't pass this out. But apart from that, I don't know how this character will evolve. I feel like this is a very good chance to just pick some stuff up. Oh, this is bad. So I'm gonna go upstairs with this adder, because a kobold with a blowgun and an adder are certain doom for me here. And look at that, how chunked I got only by this adder. So that's the reasoning behind my decision here. I don't want to fight an adder and a blowgun kobold at once. Long story short. And this kobold has an enchanted dagger. That's why I'm shooting him. A goblin, not a kobold. Because this could be some crazy +6 dagger or something. Just chunk me down with a few swings. That's why I keep shooting. Could be also a crappy minus thingy, but we don't know. So this kobold is wielding a short sword of draining. I want to kill this guy first. Mission accomplished. So hibernation is slowly getting there. Also my skill in short blades. And well, this D3 entrance is pretty pretty complicated. Let's call it complicated, because everywhere I go, there are pretty dangerous things in my way. These adders, these blowgun kobolds, that's all stuff I need to take really serious right now. Took down another kobold. And I want to pick up some ammo, because I used a lot of ammunition so far. But my range attacks get more reliable by now. I'm starting to kill off things pretty decently at a distance. That's one thing I'm happy about. That's why I think this background was pretty nice to me, because Hunter is a good background to start out. You get a pretty strong ranged weapon of your choice, and yeah, this helps a lot. Speaking of helps a lot, let's ID a potion. It's a mutation potion that doesn't help a lot, sadly. I'm at 25 arrows, that's not much. I'm still super afraid of any of random uniques crossing my way. And I'm not entirely sure which god I will pick for this game. But I'm entirely sure that I want to have this short sword of training. Well, fuck. So there's an orc priest. That's something you don't want to see in Dungeon 3. It's really brutal if you're running into an orc priest at D3. But turns out I was able to not get his attention here. So that means we're safe for now. But I certainly don't want to get close to this guy yet. Alright. So what I'm going to do, this smite can do up to 17 damage. I have only 26 HP, so I'm going to try if I get in a few lucky shots. But yeah, he's heavily wounded now. I have one potion on me, and I feel like, I feel like it's really too dangerous to fight this. I don't have a good feeling in my guts about this situation, because if this orc priest gets one tile closer, I'm gonna have to fight him upstairs, and basically my demise is only 2 smites away. That's basically the long story short. I can die within 2 smites of this guy. Oh well, still 2 smites of this guy. So turns out this downstairs is also pretty broken for me. And this downstairs is the one with the priest. It's certainly not the one I want to take. So that leaves 1 downstairs. And that's not one with a priest, so that's where we're gonna go. So I really want to get rid of this priest, but I don't dare to. It's pretty depressing. I'm running out of arrows here. And actually, all the time I'm hoping to get in a few lucky shots at this orc priest. So far he didn't land a single smite on me, but I'm running out of arrows. It's pretty concerning. Well, on the other staircase there are these gnolls, which are actually, if they surround me like that, I don't have a haste potion on me anymore, so turns out this is good. Well, ish. Holy moly, 15 damage from this Quokka. This is insane. So much pressure from one Quokka. Alright. Gonna take the next gnoll upstairs and try to shoot him down like that. Worked out. And I only have 5 arrows left. And this is a spare of pain. 1 arrow left, and yeah. I'm gonna try this potion. What are heal wounds? Alright. Hope I can melee this guy down. But I'm out of arrows here. Brutally out of arrows, actually. And yeah. So I have a crap ton of arrows around this corner. But I also have this orc priest around this corner. And another blowgun dude. Certainly difficult here. Alright. So, got him down. This blowgun could actually solve my problems somewhat. So I'm gonna pick this up even if I don't have any skill level on it. This is better than no ranged option at all, considering I'm a ranged character. And this could also work on the orcish priest. Ugh, scroll of noise. Screw you. Don't need that. So the Spear of Pain could be actually good. But I don't know. I don't dare to wield this short sword of draining I found, because I'm pretty afraid it could be cursed. Speaking of pretty afraid, let's wield this blowgun just in case. Maybe I get in a few lucky shots on this priest, poison him down. But at least I'm gonna pick up some more arrows again. So, and this priest is nowhere to be seen. That's pretty good. Alright. So, I don't want to... Oh, shit. Got him poisoned. And, well, let's shoot him down. Hopefully it'll work. Nope, I'm dead. Random character challenge failed. So I had no more options left, actually. I think I should have escaped from here. I shouldn't have tried to fight this orc. I think that was basically the horrible truth about this. I should have skipped this. But hey, that's how it goes. So I'm not salty here. Oh, that's +2 short sword of draining. I did some terrible mistakes. I admit that. Totally admit that. But I'm doing this for fun. So speaking of fun, we're not too deep into this recording, and yeah, well, I still want to end this recording here and start a new one and put this up the playlist for a random character challenge. Hope you enjoyed this run so far. Hope you can learn from my mistakes a bit. Don't mess around with orcish priests on D3. That's the long story short, actually. And yeah, we're gonna see each other in the next episode. I'm gonna call this here and start a clean one because this record went a few minutes and I want to have a clean plate for the next one. See you guys soon.